Friends, hello, hope you are well. Let's talk about DJT, Trump media here. So here's some guidelines of what I want to say before we get into this. So here we go. Listen, if you do not have money to play around with this right now, if you have like your last 20 bucks, last, 500 bucks, whatever, I would recommend just sit this one out. I really would. Unless you're very, very confident of your ability controlling your emotions, not getting greedy, and you're able to get in and get out. This is going to be a dangerous situation here the next few trading days. Not even that, really. The debate is on Tuesday. The debate with Donald and Kamala, as far as we know right now, it is on the 10th. It is going to be Tuesday, next week of trading. That means if Trump comes out the victor in that debate, the stock could run maybe a 10 to 15, maybe 20% of wherever it sits the day of the debate. Now, the question is, how much more damage will the stock take up until the debate? Every time I talk about the stock, I tell everyone, hey, it's probably going to take more damage. Get ready. It's probably going to be pretty violent here until we get to this debate, till we get closer into the election days. And that's what it's doing, especially with the market taking so much damage and there being so much uncertainty in the overall zeitgeist of investor world right now. That's just how it is. So with that, this debate's going to be different. You got to realize this is going to be a different situation. This isn't a Biden and Trump debate. This isn't a situation where, Trump, with the debate with Biden, Trump won just because, Joe couldn't answer questions. Joe couldn't formulate sentences. So yes, Trump won, and the market, the stock here, DJT, reacted to that. It did well. But this is a different situation, but it's a different situation in where it could be better for Trump. So if Trump were to, let's say, win this debate against Kamala. Now, obviously, I don't even know that the media is going to allow that to happen. I don't know. But let's just say in a scenario that on the 10th, they have the debate, Trump does well in the debate. Well, the stock market, more than likely, like last time, will run. Because why do we know that? We know that the stock market is in favor of Trump winning. The stock market right now likes Trump. I'm not trying to make a political statement. That is just the God's honest truth. If you do not see that, you have not been in the market with everyone else. That is the truth right now. The night of the debate with Biden, when the debate ended, that night, the stock market, the North American stock market was running. It was pushing even after hours. And Trump media here was moving hard too. And the next day and two, the stock moved. So with that, if Trump does come out, he annihilates her, does something well, gets her caught up in her words, something like that, we could see the stock here run. Now, this is where all this is very dangerous for you, because you have to be aware. Trump is actually debating someone that is actually able to formulate sentences and talk and will be responding, hopefully, with answers. This is a different situation, and this is why, I think if going into this, you're gonna have to not be greedy, you're gonna have to not get too emotional, you're gonna have to take profit where you feel comfortable taking profit. So I would not be surprised to see Trump media here bleed into going into Monday. Tuesday, the day of the debate, it might stabilize with whatever it's hitting. I'm not expecting it to go back up to 20 that soon. I really am not, because I'm not expecting much from the market at this point. But Tuesday, if Trump does well, we could see maybe a 15 to 20% gain in the stock going into that Wednesday, the 11th. Possibly, maybe. If you're gonna buy this, you have to buy this probably on the 10th and take a wild gamble that Trump is gonna do well. That's really where this move is coming. And I'm talking about this because I'm getting so many messages, I'm getting so many comments on my YouTube channel with old videos or newer videos, and even videos that have nothing to do with Trump media, with people wanting me to respond to this. You have to understand this is a very dangerous situation. So I am in no way telling you to buy this or be a part of this. This is a hit it and quit it situation. As rude and crude as that sounds, this is a hit it and run out and take your stuff and run. If Trump does well on Tuesday, possibly we would see a movement going into that night after the debate, and then that Wednesday morning the stock would run probably until around 10:30, and then depending where the stock market is, If Trump does so well, the market might do pretty well. If it looks like, hey, Trump annihilated Kamala, the stock market in general is reacting to that like it did with the Biden debate. That's just what happened. Look it up. That is what happened. If people are denying that, it's obvious they're getting political here. I'm not trying to be biased by any means. This is just the reality of what's going on here. But understand too, the dangerous part with this situation is if Trump gets his words tangled up, he gets caught in something could go bad, and Trump could lose this debate. And I would not expect anything out of the stock. So it is a dangerous play. So after that, what can we expect after Trump media? I'm going to be quite honest with you. If Trump media here does not move on next Tuesday, or Wednesday really, with Trump coming out of this debate as not a clear-cut winner or just, it's an even draw, we will probably see Trump media here go back down to the $12 to $10 spot. And personally, that's where I would feel more comfortable buying in going into late October into the beginning of November when we see the election take place, and just shorting it and having a huge play in there. That is my honest opinion. I know a lot of people are not going to like that. I know some people may like that. I get it either way. I get the conversation. But listen, for people that are in this for the long run, if you're in this for the long run, I as a fellow investor and as a friend, I would tell you not to do that. Do not put your money in this company right now for the long run. I don't say that to be mean towards you or towards Trump. I say that because this right here is still a very new company. And even if Trump wins this election in November, there will still be a point where this company at that point will have to start actually being a company, and investors that stay in it and continue to put money in it, they're going to want to see quarterlies. They're going to want to see the financials. They're going to want to see the actual bread and butter, nuts and bolts of what's going on here as a day in and day out company. So don't get too lost in the FOMO and too wrapped up, lost in the sauce here. We're coming down to the finish line where a lot of the plays have been made in the stock. A lot of the money has been made, the big money. And be very careful these next few days trading, okay? I wish everyone the best of luck with that. And people want me to talk about Rumble as well. Listen, I like Rumble. I think Rumble is going to do good for one reason. If Trump wins, this will be a great year for Rumble. It really will, because free speech will be changed and it will run wild. Once again, I'm not trying to make a political statement. It's just the God's honest truth. This is what Rumble runs off of. This is its bread and butter. This is what it likes. But that's a whole nother conversation. But I would even suspect to see Rumble go up a tad bit here this week if Trump did well in this debate. Friends, like I said, I wish everyone the best of luck, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.